Welcome to Turf Talk New Year edition. Vance, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Ed. Hope your holidays were great.
They were great. Of course, the best holiday of all coming up. My birthday's in 2 weeks.
Happy birthday. Early birthday.
Yes, I'm sure we'll talk when the time is right. But in the meantime, the calendar has changed to 2016. The horses are a year older. Our Eclipse Award ballots are in. We'll have one last hurrah, I'm sure, for American Pharoah when he's crowned probably unanimously as Horse of the Year. But I'm definitely in 2016 mode. I got a speed round for you. A couple quick questions. Nothing as tough as the last one I asked you, and we'll get it going right away. Who do you expect to have a better year, Nyquist or Songbird?
Songbird, I think, was more impressive to me as a juvenile than Nyquist. I'm still believe Nyquist might have some distance limitations. I don't have that same fear with Songbird. Hopefully, if she excels against fillies like I expect her to, hopefully we'll see her run against males at some point during the year.
Yeah, exciting to watch both of them, certainly, especially given the Breeders' Cup wins, but I agree with you. I'm buying the hype. I've been burned by 2-year-old fillies before. They don't always come back like they did as a juvenile. We've seen it time and again, but she just looks, in that work from the workout this past time, I mean, she just looks like she's above and beyond, and I hope she is, and be a lot of fun.
Yeah, she's just a massive individual, and she seems to do things so effortlessly. And really, I didn't see any fillies last year that ran against her that can, compete with her if she also continues to improve. On the other hand, Nyquist, I saw probably at least a handful of other 2-year-old colts and geldings that I appreciate and like as well as him. So his road is going to be a lot tougher than hers, I believe.
Yeah, I agree. We'll stick with the female question. Tepin or Lady Eli?
Tepin, I think, is going to have another great year. She's probably going to follow a similar campaign as she did last year. And, the fact that she beat males authoritatively in the Breeders' Cup Mile, Lady Eli, I assume, is going to stick with the filly and mare division during the course of the year.
Sure.
And they'll be running in different races pretty much, I think. Lady Eli will probably be running at 1 1/8, 1 1/4. Tepin will stick to a mile. They may or may not face each other at some point. We'll find out. But I'll stick with the older filly, Tepin, for the moment.
All right, and on a personal note, you blogged about some of your, I don't know if wagering strategy is quite the right word, but we've talked about it. A focus for the new year. I'm myself working on a blog post, my sort of wagering resolutions. Talk about your approach to handicapping in 2016.
Well, last year I started off really good. In the first 6 months, I had a 12% profit after the end of June. And then I kind of had a late season collapse, lost about 20% of my handle, which is not good for me, especially in just the last couple of years. I've either broke even or just lost, 10% or less. And so this year I'm focusing my play on stakes races, generally graded stakes races, but I'll be looking at all the black type races, especially on Saturdays and Sundays. And since I pay most attention to the stakes races rather than the bread and butter racing day to day across the country, I think that's where my strength lies. I'll be viewing these horses a lot more frequently than I do the maidens and allowances and claimers that you see every day. And so I had a good start this past Saturday. I blogged about 4 selections I made on Saturday. 2 of them hit for $10 each, so I'm off to a good start.
Yeah, and it's positive ROI.
Very positive ROI. Unfortunately, I didn't implement my budget right away for the opening weekend, so I was still making just token win wagers, but hopeful, get in the groove, just see where I'm at here, any adjustments I need to make for next weekend, but start my new heavy capital bankrolls next weekend, and hopefully the success will continue.
All right, guessing that won't be on California Chrome. We went from maybe the second choice even to, 1 to 5 probably at this point, given the workout reports and Dortmund being out. But Shan Stakes as well, so Derby points on the line. Plenty to look forward to this weekend. I'm sure we'll wrap it up next week. But in the meantime, I'll say it again. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Ed, and to all of you.